Okay, Wildcats. Today we're looking at Wednesday, February 13th, solving cube and cube root equations with graph and table on page 47. If you would, update your table of contents. Okay, now your table of contents are updated. Let's take a look at our notes. All right, solving cube and cube root equations with graphs and tables on page 47. Solving cube and cube root equations with graph and table steps. Step 1. Graph the left side of the equation. Step 2, graph the right side of the equation. Step 3, find the x value of the point of intersection. If the graph does not work, step 4, find the solution using the table. The solution is the x value when the left side and the right side are the same number. Okay, now your notes are updated. Let's take a look at the examples. All right, solve each equation with the graph. Okay, so we're going to graph the left side and the right side. So I'm actually going to graph the left side in yellow and the right side in orange. All right, so at this point, you're going to need a calculator. If you don't have a calculator this time, you might wait to watch the video when you do. But I assume at this point you do, so let's get started. So on, new document, no, add graph. So we're going to graph the left side. So x cubed minus 8, enter. Press Control T. Now we basically need to start with x is negative 5 because that's the farthest up point of the graph. So we go to negative 5. Well, that number's too small, so we can't graph it. Too small, too small. But negative 2, negative 16 will fit, so we start there. So negative 2, negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Now, negative 1, negative 9. So negative 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0, negative 8. So 0, well, that's easy because if that's negative 9, that's negative 8. 1, negative 7. 2, 0. And 319. Well, 319 is probably somewhere up here. Okay. So we're going to graph. Now, you don't need to graph the right side in the calculator because it's just a horizontal line at 0. Okay, so here's your point of intersection, which looks like it's 2, 0. Okay, and remember it's the x value that's your solution. So x equals 2 is your solution. All right, so if you would finish up example 1. All right, now example 1 is finished up. Let's take a look at example 2. All right, so we're going to graph the left side. So we're going to go to on, new document, no, add graph. So x cubed minus x squared plus 2x minus 2. Press Control T. And remember, the farthest point on this graph is negative 5, so we're going to go to negative 5. Too small, too small, too small. Negative 2, negative 18 works. Now, instead of going from top to bottom to get to negative 18, I'm actually going to go negative 2, and I'm going to come here, negative 22, negative 21, negative 20, negative 19, negative 18. And then negative 1, negative 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0, negative 2. 1, 0. 2, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3, 22. It's probably about right there. All right, so let's graph. Now you don't need to graph the right side in the calculator because this is a horizontal line at 0. So there's your point of intersection, which is looks like 1, 0. And remember, the x value is your solution, so x equals 1 is your solution. All right, so if you would, finish up example 2. All right, and let's look at example 3. All right, so again, we're going to use our calculator. So on new documents, no, add graph. So x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6, control T. And we're starting at -5 because that's the farthest left point in the graph, so we'll go to -5. Too small. Actually, -4, -18 we can probably make work. -4, -18 is probably right there. Okay. -3, 0, so -1, 2, 3, 0. -2, 1, 2, 3, 4. -1, 0. 0, -6. 1, -8. 2, 0. And 324 is probably somewhere up there. Okay. So let's graph. And again, you don't need to graph the right side in the calculator because this is a horizontal line at 0. So here are your points of intersection. Those are your points of intersection. So your solutions are x equals -3, x equals -1, and x equals 2. If you would, finish up example 3. All right, now that example 3 is finished up, let's move on to example 4. So again, this is on page 47. Okay, so let's look at example 4. Now, it says solve each equation with the table. So to do that, I'm going to use our calculator. So on new document, no, add graph. So we graph the left side first. On new document, no, add graph. So we graph the left side first. So 7 control square root of, cube root of 5x minus 7. Press enter. Press tab, 84. Now when you're using a table, you want to graph the left side and the right side, okay? Enter. Press control T. Click to the right. Now, the solution is where the left side and the right side are both equal. So we're going to keep going until we get them to be the same. Now you can see here that the left side numbers are getting bigger and bigger. And it looks like getting closer to 84. So we're going to keep going and see if they are at any point equal to 84. So you can actually hold down the cursor and move faster. It's taken a while, but you can see the numbers are continually getting larger and larger and closer to 84. Getting closer, we're getting closer now. Oh, we're at 83. Wait, oh. Ah, bam, there we go. So you can see that when x is 347, both the left side and the right side are 84. So when x is 347, the left side and the right side are both 84. So your solution is x equals 347. Okay, so finish up example 4. All right, let's take a look at example 5. So again, we're going to graph the left side and the right side. So new document, no, add graph, control square to get, oh, that's the wrong button. Control up key, cube root of x plus 180, enter, tab 0, oh wait, enter tab, forgot something, that should be minus 6 right here. So let's correct that, that should have the minus 6, enter, tab 0, and we're good. Now press Control T, click to the right. Now we're looking at which point the values are the same. So you can see the numbers are getting smaller and closer to 0, so we're going to keep going till they're the same. All right, now it looks like this isn't going to work with the table, okay? So when that happens, this is what you want to do. Press Control T, menu, window zoom, zoom fit. Now, normally that works, you see both graphs. So now let's go to menu, window zoom, zoom standard, go back. Now let's try menu. When zoom fit doesn't fit or work, go to menu, window zoom, zoom out. And I'm going to click until it looks like they intersect. So it looks like I've zoomed out enough to where I can find an intersection. So I'm going to press escape, menu, analyze, intersection. I'm going to move my cursor all the way to the left. Click, slide until I see the word intersection. You see the word intersection? Click so we can see that the solution is 36, 0. Okay? So when x is 36, both the left side and the right side would be 0. So x equals 36. All right. So now let's go ahead and finish up example 5. All right, let's take a look at example 6. So again, we're going to grab the left side and right side. So on, new document, no. On, new document, no, add graph. So the left side is Control up key, cube root of x plus 6, enter, tab 2, Control cube root of x minus 1, enter. Press Control T, click to the right, and we looked out, it's right there. So when x is 2, this values are both 2. So when x is 2, number is same. Now remember, it's not this number the solution, it's the x value here. So x is 2. All right, so if you would finish up your examples and start working on your assignment, and have a wonderful Wildcat day.